So now we're going to be doing some more with scientific notation and also exponents, but starting with scientific notation. So you know just one number is written in scientific notation, the other isn't. So we're going to kind of think of regrouping and think of putting these two numbers together and just doing that arithmetic. So 300.2 times 2.5. Remember, you do not have to line up your decimal. It ends up being lined up here. And then you have to count 2 places over, so we get 750.50, so 750.5 times 10 to the 4th, because we still need that. But that's not in scientific notation, because this isn't between 1 and 10, so we're going to have to move our decimal over. And if you say, here's where you put it, and you have to move it, 2 back to the right, that's positive, so it would be times 10 to the 6th. So 7.505 times 10 to the 6th would be your final answer. Now on this one, it's a subtraction problem, so we have to deal with that a little different, because you remember, in subtraction, you must line up your decimal. Well, when our exponents are different, that kind of proves a problem for us. So we need to change, I'm going to change this second one into 10 to the 5th, which I think is usually what you want to do. So in that case, I need to move my decimal one, and it would actually end up here, because you have to move it 1 to the right to add on. So now I can line up and subtract 4.5 minus 0.27, and get 4.23, and I still have times 10 to the 5th, and 4.23 is between 1 and 10, so that is scientific notation. Okay, here's a new rule that we are learning. If you have a power raised to a power, you multiply the exponents. So if you have something inside the parentheses here raised to the a power, it's m times a, and everything in here is raised to that power. And here it would be n times a. So in example 3 then, x to the 4th raised to the 5th, well 4 times 5 is 20, y to the 3 times 5 is 15. Here you do have to take the number to the 3rd power, so it is 3 to the 3rd, which is 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27, x to the 6th, y to the 12th. Now on this one we need to do each one separately first, so taking x to the 4th, y to the 3rd squared, that's going to be x to the 8th, y to the 6th, times, there is a 1 there, remember, so x to the 3rd, y to the 18th, and now we're just multiplying two monomials, so we add the exponents, x to the 11th, y to the 24th. And this does work the same if you have negative exponents, so let's say we had 6 to the 2nd to the negative 3, so that would be 6 to the negative 6th power, which remember is 1 over 6 to the 6th, also another way to write that.